Welcome back. It's time for Creative Futures, where we feature our state's incredible artistic talent. And today we have two guests who are working to make Berlin a more inclusive place for everyone. With us now, Chris Barlow, board member of Berlin Historical Society, and Tammy Denise from the Connecticut Freedom Trail. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
It's great to have you here. All right. First off, Chris, you are the co-founder. We want to talk about what's happening there and also how this film is really just doing incredible things and really highlighting what needs to be done and the progress made for Berlin.
Absolutely. So we're really excited about our film, The 29th Connecticut, which is a 15-minute documentary that we made to talk about the 29th Connecticut Regiment, which is an all-black Civil War regiment that fought in the Civil War. We learned that there were 11 African-American men from Berlin itself who were in that particular regiment, and we decided to make a film about it. We actually got some grant funding in order to do so, and we're pleased to say that we premiered it at our Juneteenth last year, and we entered it in the Mystic Film Festival last year as well, and we won Best Connecticut Film.
And where did you find out about these 12 men?
We found out about them from research from the Historical Society itself. So I'm actually co-founder of the Berlin Equity Action Team. So we're a grassroots social justice and equity organization that was formed. And this story was brought to us from the Historical Society specifically. I've now been asked to join the board, so I'm now on the board of the Historical Society as a result of this particular work. But they brought that story to us. We decided to do a little bit of research. We were initially going to film a local historical reenactor and do some backstory about that. We actually did a bit of a Hail Mary pass. We found that there was a documentary filmmaking organization called the Wide Awakes Film Company out of Kansas City, Missouri that did award-winning films. They had a documentary about the Wide Awakes. I'm wearing my Wide Awakes shirt today. We also have a Wide Awakes lantern in the Historical Society, which is our prized possession. But they are in the business of doing award-winning films. We reached out to them. They called us back. They decided to work with us, and they created this film. It definitely exceeded our expectations. We thought we were just going to show it in our audience for our Juneteenth event, but it did really well, so we decided to enter it in film festivals. We've actually entered into 4 so far, and we were actually Best Short nominee at the New Bedford Film Festival as well recently.
Now, Debbie, you're from the Freedom Trail. Talk a little bit more about how the film got Berlin on the map and this partnership.
Well, the Connecticut Freedom Trail was established to tell the Black narrative story, and the Colored Regiment, the 29th Colored Regiment, is a big part of the story here in Connecticut. There's a huge monument in Crisculo Park, which they are working to add an additional 900 names that were left off. And so it is, and they are buried in the Old North Cemetery in Hartford as well. And because of the 4 categories for the Freedom Trail, it's the Underground Railroad, Amistad stories, civil rights, and sites of conscience. The Civil War soldiers were the ones who were fighting for civil rights, and so this film made them eligible to be a part of the Connecticut Freedom Trail.
Where does it stand as far as the names there should still be added?
Right now it's at the beginning stages of trying to figure out how to go about doing it, because the monument has already been done and it's been standing for quite some time. But through the research through the Alex Breon Corporation, John Mills and his wife Erica, they found 900 additional names of Black soldiers. So they are working, trying to get this corrected so that those men can be honored as well.
Either with that monument or possibly a second monument?
It'll most likely be an addition to it, because that monument, it is a beautiful monument, and to tear it down and start it over.
Accommodate all of the extra names that need to be added.
Exactly. Yeah. So it'll most likely probably be a separate monument, but in the same location, giving honor to those men. Yeah.
Now, people weren't able to see the film at the Juneteenth event last year. Can people still check it out and view it?
Sure, they sure can. We're actually going to be unveiling our Freedom Trail edition onto the Freedom Trail on Memorial Day itself. We're actually marching in the Memorial Day parade, so folks who want to march along with us can go to our website at berlincivilwarheroes.com and actually pick up one of these T-shirts and go ahead and march along with us. But in addition to that, on our unveiling ceremony, we are going to be showing the film as well.
And what are the other ways that people can get involved?
One of the things, as the outreach director, I go into the community to find these historical stories, find historical sites, because they could be burying grounds, ancient cemeteries, homes, and it talks about people who fought for the struggle of dignity and freedom of the Black community, Black and African American communities. So I'm literally all over the state looking for these opportunities, and so I tell people, reach out to me.
Right, I have to imagine a lot of it is just family stories that have been passed down generation to generation. So if somebody is
Exactly.
and knows they have a family story,
Exactly.
they need to reach out to you.
Yes, and they can reach out to me at the ConnecticutFreedomTrail.org. All of my contact information is there. And I like to tell people the Freedom Trail covers the entire state, not just a short distance. It literally covers the entire state.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And hopefully all of those names get their recognition that they deserve. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sam, over to you.